Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. MRPR Powerful has sent a strong message to the media person of President Muhammadu Buhari, talking about Shehu Garba, who recently disclosed to Nigerians what they are doing to ensure that IPOB is proscribed. Now, the Imam Powerful have decided to also write to him, and not just he has writing to him, he kind of tell him what they should expect and what they should do, not by trying to push for their prescription internationally. We're going to be looking at the content of that write-up, but before we do that, if you've not subscribed to our channel, kindly hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has accused the spokesperson of President Muhammadu Buhari, Garba Shehu, of begging Western countries to proscribe the group. In a statement by its spokesperson, Imam Powerful, IPOB accused the federal government of declaring bandits as insurgents so as to get the pro-Biafra group outlawed globally, while stating that the international community does not need to be told who to declare as insurgent. IPOB warned Garba Shehu to stop his campaign of calumny against the group. Powerful added that the president's spokesperson is displaying his annoying ignorance and by calling the international community to tag IPOB as a terror group. According to him, he said, "We understand that Garba Shehu has been going around the world lobbying and begging them to declare IPOB as an insurgency group, but unfortunately for him, the world do not need to be told who insurgents are because they already know them." Garba Shehu has been messing himself and APC administration around the world, thinking that the Western world doesn't know what IPOB stands for since the formation of this great movement. The world knows that IPOB is for freedom of Biafra. Fulani terror groups have raised many communities in Nigeria today without your government challenging them. Fulani have been to the mastermind, or have been the ones masterminding everything that troubles Nigeria. IPOB operates in over 100 different countries, and they know what IPOB stands for. None of those countries has ever declared us as terrorists. Garba Shehu's cry cannot change their convictions about IPOB. This crocodile cry is showing the world how complicit Garba Shehu and his government are towards the plight of the citizens in this country called Nigeria. Garba Shehu and his co-travelers declared bandit terror group to deceive the Western world so they can declare IPOB also as insurgency group. Unfortunately, the Western world know them and how they were sponsoring Fulani groups to destroy many towns and communities and rename them Fulani named community. Garba Shehu should, instead of moving up and down to lobby for the declaration of IPOB as a terror group, call Western powers to help organize referendum for indigenous people in Nigeria to decide where they want to be, whether in Nigeria stand on their own. He should stop making jest of himself and Fulani people and his brother Buhari's government, because the Western world know them than they know themselves. The truth must be put in place. The truth must set Biafra free, because the civilized countries know cause of numerous deaths in Nigeria. Wow. Now this is we've heard these from Garba Shehu, that they are sending out messages to international community to see how they can blacklist IPOB and classify them as a group that have been troubling the whole world. But just like Imam Powerful have rightly said, the first question that you will be asked, these guys are also in different countries of the world. What is their impact there? What have they been doing that points to the fact that they are actually a terror group? That's where it's going to fail, because the first thing one will ask you is, if you want me to declare these guys that they are this, they are that, can you bring on visible proof internationally, they are linked with other groups, because these so-called insurgency group, one of the things that we notice about them is that they are interconnected. They kind of work together. They kind of supply them, equipments together. They do a lot of things together. So the first thing will be, what have they done internationally that points to the fact that these guys are actually a terror group? And that's where there will be so much struggle. I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of struggle in that area. And so that will be a little bit difficult. The only place that one may kind of have a little bit of conviction, which is not provable internationally, is some of the videos that we are seeing right away. Like, fairly recent, there's this video that is trending about a monarch who died some time ago, and a group of people who harmed the man talked about the fact that, the man is actually, that they were actually sent by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that was kind of not a good one, for IPOB. But then, if you are saying that they were sent by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, where was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as at the time that thing happened? He was already in prison. And the kind of prison that he was put, was he being allowed to, meet with people, talk about different affairs in the country and all of that? Such opportunity has never been given to him. So how can you authenticate such words, Though without that also, I know that there are other videos that they made likely words, videos that have to do with instructions and all of that, which I believe that they would like to work with it to see how, they can accuse IPOB. But it's going to be a very difficult one, very difficult, because internationally, these guys have been, they've not been kind of sending threats out, The only thing we see, you see them multiple times marching out in different countries of the world. Germany, you see them. United States of America, you see them. In England, you will see them. Italy, everywhere in the world. China, say you see them. And one of the things they keep talking about is we need a country of our own. So, which means their leader is actually, a prisoner of conscience, which just lately they have declared him to be so. And with all of that proof, without any connection to any other insurgency group, it will be difficult for them to align with whatever they say. No matter how you're going to talk about it, number one. Another thing too, which is very significant, the contribution of these guys internationally, as it has to do with international trade, is very enormous. Most of them are big names in international world. They contribute numerously to a lot of things, you understand? And with that, it will be very difficult, and most of their people are in different key positions in different countries of the world. So coming out to lobby other people to align with you will be a little bit difficult. But this guy said something. The governor of Akwa Ibom, former governor of Akwa Ibom, said something. He said, "What money cannot do, more money can do," which therefore means that they can work with money and it kind of, succeed in doing what they intend to do. But it's really, really going to be difficult, because if you think of proscribing a particular group, you must clearly write out the negative impact they have created, in your country and other countries of the world, and clearly spell out the affiliations with other groups whose activity is inimical to Nigeria or inimical to the war at large and all of that. So we're still waiting to see what will happen. But Imam Powerful have sent him a message and has also told him what to do. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your position?